Okay, so the story goes, one of the things that Tuhan is story, not a story, but what he's told several times before is, to illustrate a point, is the difference between the Filipino and the American. And this goes into what you're being taught in Bikini Tertia, and Americans constantly want organization and structure and everything written out and specific. And for them, a lot of times Bikini Tertia seems chaotic, and it doesn't seem like you're being spoon-fed everything the way you want to be spoon-fed. So he says the difference between a Filipino and an American dad. So in America, the son comes up to the dad and says, "Dad, what's that?" And he points to a light bulb. And the American dad says, "Oh, that's a light bulb." And then the little kid goes, "Oh, okay, that's a light bulb." And he walks away because now the kid has it all figured out. It's a light bulb. Right? He's done. He knows everything he needs to know. In the Philippines, a kid comes up to his dad and says, "Dad, what's that?" And the Filipino dad says, "I don't know. Why don't you figure it out? Ask around, play with it, come back and tell me." And so, the American walks away. He just wants a label on it. Oh, that's a this, that's a that, and he's done. The Filipino actually has to play with it and figure it out. And, he actually learns so much more about the light bulb than the American kid, because the American slaps a label on things he's done, where the Filipino actually has to play with it and figure it out and ask other people and play with it and actually touch it and stuff like that. So in Bikini Tertia, if you feel like you're not being taught the way you want to be taught, it's like, well, part of it is you have to play with it and figure it out yourself. Which is like, hey. So then you're not imitating somebody else. You actually figured it out and you know how it works and you can actually do it. And then you're actually a master of it, instead of just, well, my teacher taught me this and this is what I'm going to do, and that's the end of the story.